Why am I feeling like it's looking a little dark? Whatever. Pretty sure y'all can see me. Let me get some light up in here. Whatever little drop of daylight is left. But I have a question. And I know how you girls like to tussle. Why do y'all upper class / upper middle class, whatever people, why do y'all like rich upper class people or just people in general? Why do y'all be so mean and disrespectful to 9-to-5 workers? Why? To fast food workers specifically. Why? Why? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. And every time I see it unprovoked, it is just so disgusting. It is so like, ugh. Anyways, what the fuck is good? Today, I am here in a bonnet. Yes, a bonnet. My hair has been in this bonnet all day. I have not gone outside today because I just simply don't want to. You know, I'm a little homebody or whatever. But yes, today I am in a bonnet. And I'm here to drag the fuck out of T.I and King. So, first of all, let me go moisturize my lips because it's not giving. My lips are so dry because I just got out the shower. Like, I ain't even put no lotion on. Like, I'm ready to drag. I'm ready to drag. Because this don't make no sense. So, basically, if y'all are not aware, there was a recent incident that happened with, you know, King, T.I.'s son, in Waffle House with a Waffle House worker, right? And basically, there was this video of King on live on Instagram, probably, I think, yeah, on Instagram, just on live. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Whenever King talks, it's like he's saying nothing. It's like he's high and he's just like, he's high, he's drunk, he's fucked up, he's some sort of fucked up. And he's just like mumbling. Like, whenever King talks, did he graduate high school? Like, did he even finish school? Because whenever King talks, it's like he's saying a whole bunch of nothing. It's like listening to a child talk. Like, I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old little sister. I have a 4-year-old brother and a 2-year-old little sister, and whenever they talk, like, mainly the 2-year-old little sister, she be like, that's what it's giving whenever freaking King talks. It's giving a whole bunch of nothing, right? It's giving goo goo gaga. Okay? So anyways, like I said, there was an incident where, you know, King was being King, being arrogant and this, that, and the third. And basically, I guess a Waffle House worker was telling him something about his order, or you know how they be like, oh, your food's coming up, or da-da-da, or your food's ready, or something like that, right? And for whatever reason, right, for no apparent reason, King told this lady, I think he told her to shut the fuck up, or shut up, or something like that. I'm on live. He told her like something like, shut the fuck up, I'm on live. For what reason? It's disgusting. But I'm gonna show y'all the video. I'm ghetto. I don't know how to import videos. I'm currently filming on my laptop. It would be so much work to screenshot the video on my phone, edit it out, edit some shit out, import it on my laptop, then edit it on my, it's just too much, okay? It is too much. So I'm gonna do it the ghetto way. If you don't like it, you still gonna watch the video. You still gonna watch the video though. So let me show y'all a quick video. Let's react to this together. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. Hopefully the whatever, you know, is on thing, hopefully they don't copyright this. But let me show y'all the video real quick. Let me see if I can restart it. Why do they upload like 3,000 times a day? Like, the Shade Room needs to chill, bro. Like, I just saw this post. Okay, so let's react to this.
Hey, I can talk how I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant.
Is this the original video? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, y'all. So I think that was the video. Let me re-react to it because this is so ghetto. But whatever. Let's react to this real quick.
They wasn't talk like that. Hey, I can talk how I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name? My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. That fine shit. What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. We out here. We out here. I'm outside. I'm outside. Come on. Say something. Come on. They wasn't talk like that. Hey, I can talk how I want to wherever.
Okay, so the first part I watched, but the rest I did not watch. And first of all, talking about, so I guess moral of the story is he was probably saying some dumb shit. Like, you know, King act like he was raised in the fucking gutter. He was probably saying some fucking dumb shit, and the fucking, you know, workers, right, try to be respectful, saying like, hey, you know, because at the end of the day, this is an establishment. They have a reputation to uphold, so they're probably told him like, hey, you cannot talk like that in here. You know, like, you know, can you watch what you say? Like, you cannot talk like that in here. And he decides to be like, girl, shut the fuck up. I'm alive. I can talk however I want. Da da da. Talking about I make how much you make in a fucking like day or something like that. I like, you know what I mean? Whatever. Just disgusting. It's really disgusting how much people shit on people who work a 9 to 5. How much people just are fucking rude to people who work these corporate, or not corporate, but you know what I mean? These like, you know, common jobs. And it's like, why are y'all shitting on people who are suffering at the boots of capitalism? For what? For what? And then he wants to be all like, oh, you know who I'm is, and your mom know who I'm is. Like, shut the hell up. First of all, King, you are literally a Napoleon child. If y'all don't know what Napoleon children are, they are children who profit off of basically the hard work of their parents. So say, for example, you know, you have a rapper, they start up poor, they get famous, they have a child, the child grows up famous due to being affiliated with their parent and their wealth, right? He's a Napoleon child. First of all, don't nobody know what you do. Like, what do you do other than just talk nonsense and freaking like be arrogant? Like, what do you do? What do you do? Apparently he's a rapper, but like, and then what's even more disturbing about this whole instance, what makes this even more disturbing was that when I think he put the camera down like this, I think he was showing a gun. I think he pulled out a gun. That's why I think they were probably like, da-da-da. He was like, come here. First of all, it's clearly a woman in the background. The fact that he would get that aggressive and that like domestic with a woman shows a lot about his character and what the fuck T.I taught him. Because I feel like at this point, I feel like King is a little bit older than me. I think King is older than me. Most definitely. King is older than me. So, and apparently he actually did graduate high school. I just saw as I was searching up for the video. But it's just like, this shows exactly how T.I raised him to be. This is definitely the work of T.I, because let me tell you something. T.I is very misogynistic. He is very strict, very harsh on the girls. And I'm not saying that's bad or anything. But the girls always grow up respectful, right? The girls always, at least if not respectful, they turn out 10 times better than the boys. And the boys, for him, turned out just fucking trash. And for even back in the day when the T.I and Tiny show was a thing, King just came off as so arrogant. Like, something about him just never sat right with me. He just came off as so arrogant, so fucking, like, just bullshitty. And T.I. never did anything to correct it. Matter of fact, I think T.I. fed his ego with his money and telling him, like, oh, your father's a rapper, and da-da-da. Y'all, I did not put no deodorant on, but let me tell y'all, stop abusing deodorant because it actually makes your armpits stink more if you go without it. So, my armpits are really starting to stink less because I'm not abusing deodorant, but yeah, I'm gonna put on some deodorant because I'm actually getting a little sweaty. But yeah, like, that's so disturbing. You know, I feel like so many, especially stop harassing fast food workers specifically. I feel like so many fast food workers get disrespected. For what? For what? And then he's throwing money. He's like, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna lie. He's throwing money. And what makes things even worse is that I think he pulls out a gun. Like, I don't know why. And somebody mentioned this in the comments. I don't know why King acts like he was raised in the hood. You were not raised in the hood, my guy. You were not raised in the hood. He is a fake hood gangster, okay? You're probably hood because of the people your father affiliates with and you grew up in hood culture, but you're not from the hood. Now, T.I. also made a response, so let's look at that real quick. I don't want this video to be too long. And then he has these grills in and he just looks slow. I'm sorry. And I don't mean it in a mental disorder way because I'm never gonna shit on nobody who has a mental disorder, but he just looks and talks very slow. And I don't mean it as in like Down syndrome. I mean literally slow. He looks slow. But let's hear T.I.'s response.
Of course I spoke with my son. You know, me and his uncles. You know, we were perplexed by his necessity to go back and forth with the short order cook. I didn't understand why he felt he needed to stop what he was doing.
Now, let's pause this real quick. I hate when T.I. tries to sound smart. Can you just talk normal? Like, you can tell he's thinking about the words he wants to choose so he could sound smart or whatever. If you were really this smart, you would have raised King to talk that way. But clearly King didn't turn out that way. So I hate when he's perplexed and, you know, what's that big famous word? Expeditiously and all of these, like, unnecessarily big words. Like, and there's literally a disorder for it, or not a disorder, but there's a name for it when you use big words to sound smart. Fucking annoying. Like, can you talk regularly? Like, stop trying to sound smart. Stop thinking about your words because you're really saying a whole bunch of nothing, right? Talking about why you going back and forth with the short. Like, it's coming off. I'm gonna finish the video.
I mean, of course I spoke with my son. You know, me and his uncles. You know, we were perplexed by his necessity to go back and forth with the short order cook. I didn't understand why he felt he needed to stop what he was doing to engage someone who was at such another level of life. Now, I had to explain to him that, you know, when people are not living the way they hope they would live, and here you is walking in with so much freedom and luxury, and you know people gonna posture themselves a certain way. So therefore, you're gonna have to enjoy your life. You're gonna have to remove yourself from that energy and go enjoy your life.
So let me translate what he said. Basically, he said, baby, like, first of all, why is he talking like he's talking to a toddler? You can tell he coddled his son's feelings to the gods, because I saw how he raised the girls. He did not raise them this way. He was very tough on them. The boys, he let King do whatever he want. I'm gonna continue that, but let me translate what he said. He basically said, son, you shouldn't have argued with the poor folks, okay? Poor people are going to be mad because you're rich, okay? So what you need to do is, instead of engaging with these people and stooping down to their poverty level, you need to enjoy your riches, enjoy your lavish lifestyle that I bought for you and this family, and just be rich and be happy, okay? Don't let these poor people bother you. That's basically what he said. He did not let his son take accountability. He did not do anything, and this honestly doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me that King is this way, because even seeing King on the show, something about him really turned me off. And it's not like turned me off like, you know what I mean, but it's like turned me off as in, ugh. Like, something about his character I just don't like, and it's the arrogance that his father did not correct, right? Bitch, shut up. I'm filming a video. What's wrong with you? So anyways, right? And it's like, I even remember there was an incident where King, and I specifically remember watching this on the show, King had like told his father that he lost his virginity, right? It was like a big thing because he was getting mature or whatever. I don't even think he was from fucking high school. But King came to his father, right? And he was so open about this. He said, Dad, I lost my virginity. You know what T.I.'s reaction was? Yeah, good job, man. You getting bitches, you getting... Like, they raised him, specifically T.I., because I know he's like the man of the household. You know how misogynistic this bitch is. He raised him to be arrogant, and they never corrected it. It's just so disgusting. And the way that he talking about this short-ordered cook, shut the fuck up, okay? Because you just said a whole bunch of nothing, and I do not like that. I'm a very, like, straight to the point type of person. Blame it on my Taurus Mercury. I do not like that bullshit, okay? So in my opinion, I just feel like he said a whole lot of nothing. Let me take a sip. And yeah, like, what was the point of that? You could have really just said nothing, right? So anyways, it's just disgusting the way people treat fast food workers, and more specifically, as a whole, 9-to-5 workers. The way T.I., like, you can tell celebrities just be so disconnected from reality. Like, you are so disconnected from reality. Even the way you're wording the situation does not make no fucking sense. Don't argue with poor people is basically what he said, right? It's just like, and let me tell you something, let this be a lesson, because if T.I. won't humble his son and teach him humility, the universe will. God will, bitch. Whatever other greater beings is out there, they're gonna teach your son a fucking lesson. Because what is he doing? Compared to your daughters, he's not doing shit. He doesn't have a career. He's not in college, from what we know. He has a failing, horrible music career, which is actually crazy because he beat the odds. He's a Napoleon child. You should use the resources that your dad gave you to further your music career, but clearly you just don't got anything. So, baby, if T.I. won't humble his son, the world will. But let's read the comments, because these comments really get me. It says, King gonna get humbled, trust. The tables won't turn. I believe in karma. If it's anything, I fully believe in karma. Now, karma might not come when you want her to, but she's gonna come. So basically, you calling the people poor and you excuse your son's behavior? Yup. This is disgusting. Shaming the cook for what? I see where your son learned it from. I already said this. The way they raised King is to be arrogant. They never corrected this arrogant behavior. They fed his ego to the fucking moon and back. Like father, like son, humble yourselves. What the fuck is T.I. talking about? You need to teach your child how to communicate with people who are fixing your food. Exactly. Why do people not? Maybe teach him the meaning of humility. Talking down to someone who has to work hard for a living where you were born into money is not a good look. It don't matter what level the cook is on. Everyone deserves respect. He could have addressed respectfully the issue, got it fixed and carried on. The cook is beneath your son. Oh, the cook is beneath your son. Is that what you're trying to say? Got it. Like father, like son, I guess. He sounds like the definition of an enabler. He's always saying a whole bunch of nothing. Just hush. This is what I said. You might want to tell the little man to calm down. These streets ain't for him. He outside like jealousy don't exist. T.I. ain't say shit. All he needed to say was his son was wrong, period. Wait, so T.I. out here looking down on people that have regular jobs? Okay, got it. So this is where, so his son is his father's son. This has nothing to do with the social status of anyone. His behavior was unacceptable, period. So it's just a whole bunch more of that. So in other words, he is beneath my son, and he was right. Yeah, okay. Somebody said, the response is not giving what you think is giving. You do not know the other person's background. He said a whole bunch of nothing. Hate to say it, but life is going to humble that young man. Period. Look at this. Where is it? Right here. Life is going to humble you. Period. Period. T.I. won't humble you. The world will. So we're basically not holding him accountable, got it? King is very entitled, just like his dad. His cringe antics, thinks he's being hard, LOL. Said this nigga be trying so hard with these big words. Thank you. Like, you can tell it just does not come naturally. Like, please, just talk normally. We get it. He said a whole lot of nothing. Your son gonna get run up on the wrong day. On the wrong nigga one day. He uses them words and don't even know what they mean or how to use them. Spoiled rich kid vibes. Yup. Yup. Y'all see these? All of this right here. So yeah. That was basically that. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I saw King on Family Hustle. He's been this way. His father fed his ego. T.I. is this way himself. T.I. just let the boys do whatever the fuck they want. Meanwhile, the girls had to fucking have a leash on their neck everywhere they went. And yeah, moral of the story, be humble. If it's anything that I've learned from life, which it's not because of karma or anything, but just the way that the cards have played out for me in the game called life, I've learned to be humble. I've been in very unfortunate situations, and it's never been like a place where I feel like where I've like been unappreciated to the point where life has humbled me. But it's just, you know, bad situations have happened to me for whatever reason, and I've learned to be humble. I didn't have to be taught. I just learned it myself. So number one, be humble, or else the world is gonna humble you, because it happens many times. Jeff Bozo, okay, lost the fucking the trial with his wife. Wife got all his money, gave it out to charity. Period. Girl boss gatekeep. You know what do they call it? Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. Period. So be humble and stop disrespecting 9-to-5 workers. Stop disrespecting fast food workers. Stop disrespecting these people. Period. It's rude. It's disgusting. And I see a lot of these celebrities and a lot of these people who have privileged lives shitting down on people who are economically beneath them for their, like, it's like in a sense for their ego. And it's disgusting. But that's the end of this video. This is my first celebrity video, and hoped whoever the fuck is watching, because like I currently have 1 view on the other video I uploaded, so hope whoever is watching likes this video. And yeah, I'm not even gonna edit this video or make it cute or nothing. Like, this is just gonna be uploaded, period. But I'll see y'all on the next one.